Hi, thank you for joining me. I am sorry we're half an hour early, but we need to get this going because a lot's going to be taking place. Let's get our screen share up so you can see what I talk about. I'm just going to set that and get it pulled up for you. And there it is. This is NZDUSD, otherwise known as New Zealand dollar, United States dollar. This trade started in June 25th of 2018, and it started as a buy at a 0.01 lot size. My entry price was at 0.68310. My stop loss was placed in at 0.61310, and my take profit was put in at 0.75310. Now let me show you exactly what the stop loss and take profit's sitting at. My stop loss is at 7,000 pips or $70. That means that's the most I'm willing to lose on this trade. So once it hits my stop loss, if it hits my stop loss, I will only lose $70. And with a balance of $999.72, it's minimal risk. My take profit is also at 7,000 pips or $70 profit. So my stop loss and take profit is a 1-to-1 ratio, risk to profit. It keeps my margin level currently at 4,793.93%. I keep my margin level high to keep me from being stomped out, or otherwise known as eliminated from the trade, because the broker gets tired of a person that continually loses on their account. So they will stomp you out. So you'll lose, not if you don't have a stop loss, you will lose not only all of your account, but you'll lose their account long before your broker does. There's nothing wrong with that. I have been asked why I don't put in more than one entry price, because as you can see, it can be done. Now the kicker is the broker I'm working with has an FIFO law or rule that they govern all their accounts by, which is a first in, first out rule. That means the first price you put in has to come out before a second, third, fourth, how many position, regardless if it were a buy or a sell, can be pulled out. Kind of makes it so it's very difficult to have more than one position at a time with the way the market goes. Now, as you can see, this is called a naked chart because there's no indicators on here. All you will see is the stop loss, the entry price, and the take profit. The reason behind that is because I have health issues that during the night I lose my memory due to grand mal seizures. So every morning I wake up with a blank slate. It's like a brand new day, brand new way of looking at things, as if I were brand new. So everything that I have done the day prior is no longer in my memory to continue. That's why there are no indicators, because it takes a while to learn everything that you've lost from the time you were 6 months old to current date, regardless of how old you are, to all the indicators and all the meaning and where they go. However, after saying that, I do know at this time what those indicators are and what to look for. If you notice, yesterday when I did my, Saturday, when I did my video, I was sitting in at, it looks like a negative $18.58. Currently, we're at a negative $17.22. So it has definitely turned and gone into the direction I initially said, and I'll show you why. Many have asked me, why don't I trade in any time chart lower than my day time chart? And here's why. Going into the minute time chart, what can you see here? Without the indicators, there's not much that you can see to do to know where to put your entry price, take profit, and stop loss. Makes it difficult. Going into the 5-minute time chart, you have a little more movement. There's still not much information here. It's not a clean, clear picture of what this trade will do. Going into the 15-minute time chart, it's still not enough, not without the indicators. Going in the 30-minute time chart, still not enough. It's extremely risky without indicators to trade on a 30-minute or less time chart. Unless you've been trading for an extended period of time and you've got the skill and the knowledge, then if it's in your comfort zone, by all means, go for it. The hour time chart, I'm getting a little information and I can see some things, but I don't have a clear picture here either. Going in the 4-hour, now I need to be honest with you. Up to about 3 months ago, I was in the 4-hour time chart because I figured, hey, you know what? I can see quite a bit. Then I realized it's only a year or less than what any other time chart would give, and it's still not a clear picture. So going into the day time chart is where I go. And when you trade right, but you look left. Keep that in mind. So as you find out what the indicators, what the trade's going to do, you put your cursor right on where it's currently at, and then you go left until you come to the right, as close to where it is, which is right, I would say right about here. So as you can see, it is going to be turning and going up because the trade will always repeat itself. So you have your head and shoulders. You have your 3 tests and retests before it breaks through. And then it reverses. You've got your indicators here. It's testing the support. It's testing the resistance. And it's definitely going to do exactly what we think it's going to do. Because like I said, a trade will always repeat itself. Always. For years to come. And if you look on a day time chart, you can go back to almost 5 years ago. And that's a pretty good idea of what this trade will be doing. Now, I've given you quite a bit of information, so I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. Yes, where do I get my signals? My signals are with 5 areas. First is Warren Wright and Stevenson Lindor, who are educators in iMarkets Live. And the only way to get access to them is through iMarkets Live. Now, they will teach you from a naked chart to beginner, clear to an advanced, and they're awesome workers. They know what they're talking about. My third person would be Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of iMarkets Live. And he has over 25 years of experience of trading. I would imagine that he's got the knowledge and the education as well as the skills to make sure we get the right signals and right information. My fourth person is actually Tracy Walker, who does summits and webinars teaching people how to find a trade that they can work with, find your entry price, find your take profit and your stop loss, mark up your charts, and succeed. And the last and final place to find them are swing trades, which are swipe trades, which just happens to be through an app on your smartphone through iMarkets Live. To get access to these, you need to be joining iMarkets Live or iMarkets Live to see exactly what things are doing, to get you the education necessary. And if you want to connect with me, find me on Facebook and look me up, and we can go from there. We're going to end this quickly, so I'm going to give a moment or two and see if there's any other questions. Going once, going twice, and gone. Thank you once again for joining me, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Oh, have a fantastic night or morning, depending on where you are in the world and when you're seeing this. Bye for now.